everyone, and welcome back to another Cribs with Chris luxury property tour. And behind me is 5427 Mesa Edge Avenue here in the guard-gated community, Mesa Ridge, located in Summerlin South. We're gonna go inside, meet up with our good friend and the listing agent, Selena Go. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, this is Selena Go with Las Vegas Sotheby's International Realty. She is the listing agent for this beautiful property. Thank you so much, Selena, for letting us tour this beautiful home today. We're excited.
Of course, Chris. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. Let's come take a look.
Awesome. All right, so I noticed first when we open up the door, we have this really beautiful, expansive living room with these double height ceilings. So this is gorgeous. Tell us what the sellers did here, because keep in mind, guys, this is a renovated and flipped property, but I will notice that, or will say that it is not just a flip. It feels like such high quality. So what did they do to this space here?
So they painted it. I'm kidding.
I love it.
So what they did everything. They took out the carpets. They put up like marble throughout this wall. They put in this wallpaper over here. They added an electric fireplace. They added 2 chandeliers up there. And just really making this like an oasis. So her goal when she listed this property was when you walk in, the backyard is a wow, it's a stunner. You're not gonna wanna leave the backyard. And I think that that's what we really focused on is our backyard because of the fact that the other homes here in Mesa Ridge, some of them don't have a backyard. Some of them aren't an oasis. Some of them just, you know, even at Ascension, those lots are so freaking small that she really wanted to stand out. And I think that's why I'm just so proud to represent this listing is because of all of the upgrades that they did, and it doesn't look like it was done for profit. So let's go take a look at the beautiful kitchen.
Awesome.
So she extended the cabinets from here all the way down, so we had to extend these cabinets.
So it originally stopped at the kitchen, and now it's pushed over more into the dining space.
Correct.
Love it.
So she did that. We have Wolf appliances, 2 dishwashers. We also have a $16,000 Jen Air fridge.
$16,000 just for your refrigerator. Quality.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome. I love the waterfall edge here as well, and this looks to be a quartz material.
Correct.
Awesome. Undermount sink, soft close cabinetry.
Yes.
Okay. Wolf appliances, and we also have the pot filler, and that hood vent is massive.
Correct. And what I love about this space too is that you could wash your hands and entertain with the dining room, with the living room, with the backyard. It's literally perfect for entertaining and a growing family.
Yeah, you have sliders on both sides of the living and the dining, and it's just so open and all in one space. And it's still a big property, right? What are we looking at? 4,500 plus square feet?
Yeah, 4,750.
4,750.
With 5 beds, 6 bathrooms, an office, and a loft.
There you go. Everything you need.
Yeah.
So this is exciting. Let's go this direction to see what we have over here.
We have cabinets.
Awesome. Cabinets and paint. Love it.
Drywall.
Yeah.
So over here we have I would call it a butler's pantry. This is a butler's pantry, right? Okay, I've been here before, right?
This is definitely going to be the most fun property tour we've ever done just because Selena's here.
Right. So this is the butler's pantry, and over here we have one of 2 pantries. So we have one here and then we have another there. And I think this is perfect. It's a perfect prep kitchen. I would hide all of my junk over here so that the people cannot see it. Over here too, we just have more cabinet space. What would you do with this, Chris?
This looks kind of like an office study. You can also transition this more into like the mud room, right?
Right.
But I mean, whether you do this as an extension of a butler's pantry preparatory kitchen or more of that study, I mean, there's some great schools that are nearby. Maybe family members coming in, they have younger children that will want to use this space as a study. So
exactly.
Awesome.
And then over here we have more.
Another pantry?
Yeah, another pantry. And then over here we have the first of the 2 car garages.
I love it when a garage has a window like this.
Yeah, why?
Brings in that natural light, and it lets everything just focus on your beautiful cars if you have those. But we're also noticing epoxy floor, tankless water heater, and also I love the garage that has these kind of like smoked side windows inside the paneling too.
Exactly, and I also love this too over here because so on the outside of the door, this is where the mailman will drop their mail. So this should open and there's slots so your packaging doesn't get stolen or overheating. So yeah, I always like to say like, oh, you rich when I see this.
Love that. We're truly smart homes now.
Right, exactly. I'm like, okay.
Awesome.
Yay, and then we'll go over here.
Okay.
What do you like so far about the house, Chris?
I love the color palette, actually.
Okay.
I love the way that they chose certain color schemes and the way they blend really well together. It's very calming, has a calm sense of energy, especially playing off the backyard as you're looking out through these panel doors. Love, love, love the height of the ceilings in here as well with the drop down pendant chandelier lights. So everything.
Right, so do you want to go to the backyard or do you want to go to the...
Let's keep checking this out. Okay. We'll save the best for last.
Okay, so over here, we have our office, which is downstairs. Again, tons of natural light throughout. Just an extra space. You know, you could even convert this to a bedroom if you needed 6 bedrooms. Yep. It doesn't have a closet, but you could easily put that here. Yeah. And then over here, you have your powder room.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Love that wallpaper, floor to ceiling too. Creates a vibe in there. Love it.
And then this is garage number 2.
So 3-car garage in total?
It's like 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could put 4 cars in here unless it was like a Fiat.
So it's kind of like a tandem for certain cars. That's funny.
Fiat or
if you have a Fiat, buy this house.
We could put 10 of them in here.
That's funny. Well, this is cool space.
Yeah.
Whether you have your solo car, you also have the 220-watt charger for electric vehicles, and again, high ceilings.
Exactly.
So, and Selena, one thing that I'm noticing, 2 things actually that I'm noticing throughout this property, the baseboards. These are probably how many inches? 10 inches?
Yeah, 10 inches.
10-inch baseboards there, and then also the wall finish is that Santa Fe texture. It's not that orange pill stucco that we always usually see in these properties, so having that Santa Fe look is gorgeous.
I agree.
I'm also gonna say this because we missed it in the kitchen, and stepping back here now and looking at the kitchen, those 2 windows that are on the side, and then also the same countertop that is taken in the kitchen is extended all the way up to the ceiling.
Correct.
That's a beautiful touch.
Correct.
Cool.
That's what she did too. She added all of that. Okay, this is what I love, love, love about this house is that every single room has an ensuite bathroom.
Love it.
Ah, yes, like every single room has a bathroom. That is mwah, chef's kiss. Here we have the beautiful, I would say, guest bedroom for guests, for mother-in-law suite. Easily to access if it's older people because it's on the first floor. And then this also leads you outside to the beautiful backyard.
Yeah, and these are what, 12-foot ceilings seems to be in here as well. So you got your slider right off to the backyard with a little covered patio. That's great, love that. All right, beautiful. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Should we go upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Selena, so let's go upstairs and check it out after you.
Let's do it, thank you.
Of course.
So here we have about 20 steps.
I love the
thick stair.
Right? Well, we do have the floors that transition from downstairs up here, so that's
exactly.
a plus. And then we also have these beautiful
windows.
Yeah. As we move throughout the property, we're seeing glimpses of the mountains and the cliffs right next door to us too.
Exactly.
So I think this is super impressive right away. When we first come upstairs to the top landing, we have like this transitional loft area, which is beautifully staged. Let's talk about the staging real quick. So
we did it with Stately Staging, and I think one thing that I love about them is you couldn't tell that it was done by Stately just by the way that the furniture looks. Like there's some people who stage and you're like, oh, like that just looks like one of every single one they do. But this has been done for this house specifically, and it just looks great, feels great. I don't know, what do you have to say about it?
It's turnkey, move and ready. Like honestly, I mean, if you want a place to impress your friends, your family when they're coming over, the work's already been done for you. Just pay the little bit extra on the contract and we'll make it happen.
How much?
Is it 100,000?
Yeah, it's 100K.
100K for some beautiful furniture.
Exactly.
Worth the investment.
And convenience and your time.
Exactly.
So we'll start with the primary.
Okay. So before we get there, I don't want to rush it because it's beautiful. Looking down back into your great room, living space here with the windows all throughout really makes this place a showstopper. And we have this wall paneling that comes all the way up from the floor to this space up here. And again, we have these high ceilings up here as well, which is just creates that elevated look all throughout.
I think up here you can really feel how high the ceilings are, like the double height. Like it feels so, you know, you could breathe high, natural light, like yes.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to explain this house. Yes. All right, after you.
Mic drop. I'm like, we're done with the video, guys. Okay.
I'm getting into my Selena era on this tour. All right.
So over here we have the primary bedroom, and we have, again, those two windows. You know, I think the theme of this house is windows and a beautiful color palette, because we see the two windows here again. You have a beautiful balcony that, if you look to the side, we'll go out here.
Which, first of all, this is very calming. It feels like a really peaceful place to just be in your own sanctuary. So I love the energy that was created with this.
Stunning mountain views. Like, you could have your morning cup of coffee here, glass of wine at night. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous. Being up this close to the mountains, you hear the water from the pool area here. All right, let's go back into the primary suite and check out this bathroom. So, Selena, bathrooms are one of my favorite things in all these houses. I got a sneak peek of it really quickly. And it is beautiful, guys. Can't wait to show you.
So over here, we installed restoration hardware vanities over here, Kohler fixtures.
Love it. Floating tub.
Floating tub, yes.
And this book-matched material here. This book-matched look is very impressive and pretty difficult to pull off.
And then over here too, you could use this as an office in your own primary, or you could use it as a gym. You could use it into a his and hers closet if you so chose to. And it just shows what you could really do with the space all in your primary without leaving your primary bedroom.
Yeah, I like the flexibility and the options that it gives you, whether you want the additional closet space or maybe you have a different vision for it.
What would you do?
You know, I would probably make it a bigger closet personally. This actually has a really good size to it, but as we know, Jackie has a lot of clothes. I have a lot of clothes. So personally, if it were me, I would probably extend it. You said this is restoration hardware?
Correct,
so
restoration hardware.
The whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, this is beautiful, seeing the curvature. I feel like designs and trends are leaning more towards those earthy tones and curves mixed with clean lines, and that's exactly what we're seeing here in the bathroom.
I think too, to touch on what you said about the earthy tones, like this house has both the modern and it also has earthy tones throughout. So I love that.
And that's hard to pull off sometimes. So everybody else out there, take notes. They did it a really good job and blended it perfectly. I do want to take a moment to tour us back here through the shower area. We have these tiles that are actually on the floor and go all the way up to the ceiling as well.
Right.
And then we have the rain shower head with all the hardware built right into the wall here.
Right.
And
all Kohler fixtures and the two windows again.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was going to say. The two windows again. So the two windows again.
It's a theme.
It's themed, which you can't tell right now, but standing here, you actually have the privacy. You don't need to close those off, but you can always put some drop-down shades there too to get more privacy.
Right.
So I love this transitional, very minimal threshold here too.
I was about to turn the show.
Oh gosh, that would have been bad. That would have been funny. All right.
And then over here we have two toilets, his and hers. Here we just have the 3 guest bedrooms upstairs.
So they're all separate from the primary suite,
Correct.
which is nice.
Correct. 2 of them have walk-in closets, and then one just has like a sliding one. But again, great size rooms. Ensuite bathroom. I don't know, what do you feel about the space?
Yeah.
About the room?
No, I think it's very functional. You know, I would have your bed set up here. You also have the pre-wire for the TV. And with your bed being there, when these shades are open, you're actually staring at that mountain that's right over there. All right, so we have the loft space here again that we already talked about. I love, everywhere you look, there's just so many windows to look out of. Windows. Have you been to a lot of homes in this community? I have, yes. We have actually seen a lot in the Cliffs and Mesa Ridge. And Mesa Ridge Toll Brothers does a great job. Speaking of Mesa Ridge, you want to talk a little bit about the amenities here?
Yeah, so you have, it's for $410. That includes the fee to Summerlin South. It's guard gated. Behind the guard gates, there's 332 homes behind the guard gates. You get a clubhouse, you get a pool, you get a gym, and I think that's really what this neighborhood attracts. Correct me if I'm wrong, there's a lot of like younger, active families. You know, we also have a white 1-story division, which I think would also attract the more active adults. I think it just attracts a lot of people also because of the location and proximity to the freeway. You're 5 minutes away from 215 and Town Center, you're near the Summit Club, you're near the new Hollywood 2.0, you're near Uncommons, you're near Red Rock, you're near Downtown Summerlin. You're literally, I think, prime location. And also you have the beautiful Mesa Park.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're looking to be in the hottest area where it's also convenient to live, I would say it's this.
I think so too.
Literally, the Summit Club is transforming the luxury market here in Las Vegas. You have 4 homes that are under construction, over $100 million, 2 neighborhoods down. So this is the area to be, in my opinion.
Right.
And of course, as we know, we both live in this area and our office is located at the Uncommon. So it's where everything is happening. The great thing is we have some great communities and properties being developed all within this area. And I think, especially in the Summerlin South area, space is limited and there's kind of closing out on a few communities. So if you want to get into a beautiful property that's a little bit newer, we're standing in one today, and there may be a couple other options out there depending on what you're looking for.
Right.
Awesome.
Over here we have another guest bedroom. Again, now the double windows are closer together this time.
See the chandelier that you were talking about.
See, like you see the, like I wish we could see one where there's not one, but it really makes a difference because when you look in, it just looks like cool.
Yeah, and again, if your bed's situated over here, looking out the windows, you also get more mountain views. So
right, and high ceilings, like everything is high. Another ensuite bathroom over here.
With this bonus area, you can do some like built-ins or something.
Right.
Here. Okay, love that.
This one is the smallest of the 5. Walk-in closet over here, and then again another ensuite bathroom.
Perfect. Well, that means we completed the tour for the upstairs.
Okay.
And we got to get to the best part, which is the backyard.
All right, we saved the best for last. Here we have the beautiful, impressive, magnificent, yes, backyard, baby.
Everything that she said, absolutely. Okay, Selena, so let's talk about some details here. One, I love the minimal threshold transition from the living quarters into the backyard, and we see this beautiful stonework that's transitioned with this turf paver, right?
Right.
So
and I think they really wanted to give it that kind of like, you know how travertine looks? It doesn't obviously look like the travertine, but it kind of has that same finish.
Yeah.
And for less of a cost, but still, you know, they didn't need to do these extra details that they did. And so again, quality over profit.
Yeah, quality over profit for sure. And this step up on this pool side, on both sides of your spa is so impressive. Great idea. Do we know how big the pool square footage is?
Yeah, it's 600 square feet and it's 5.5 feet deep. It's a saltwater pool.
Yeah. So they really maxed out the space and the limitations with today's market.
Correct.
And standing on these tile flooring here, it's actually really cool, even though we have that southwest facing sun right now.
That's good to point out, right.
And being this close to the mountains right here, you're one of the first people in Las Vegas to experience the shade, the cooler temperatures at night, which is just really great.
And honestly, Chris, you're such a great realtor. I didn't even notice that, but now, you know, in the summer, you don't want to be like, like, you know, those people when you're like, oh boy, I'm about to get out of the pool, I gotta run. Like, I could like literally just stand here for like hours.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I love it. We have the sliders that will open up off the dining space, perfectly situated with your outdoor grill here as well. So when you're cooking and entertaining, you can easily transition between the two and really create that indoor-outdoor lifestyle that Vegas is known for with over 300 days of sunshine. Are you okay if we go this way and go up?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it. I gotta check it out.
So here we have black wood chips. And we both know that the black stone is very expensive. So I think, again, just, you know, no detail left behind, that they did want to try to make this look as, you know, expensive and as $3.4 million as possible.
Yeah, well, it plays really well off of the greenery, having the landscaping. It like enhances that green color a little bit more. So
over here we have patio covers that were installed. Also, we're going to extend it 20 more feet for more privacy. And again, they didn't need to do this, but because they love quality and they want to be proud of their work, they're extending it 20 feet. Like, no one would have probably even said anything, but that's just how detailed and meticulous they are.
Yeah. And upstairs, you were talking about this palm tree. How much is this again?
This is a $20,000 palm tree.
$20,000 palm tree right in your backyard. It's pretty crazy.
But what do you think the backyard would look like if it didn't have it?
Right, exactly.
Now you could see, like, okay, like, you get the vision. And I love when you pull up from that stop sign over there, you could tell your friends it's the house with the palm tree, because no one else has a palm tree.
That
like, it's
true.
literally just like boom. Like, from that street, when you pull in, even if I wasn't listing this, I'd be like, who lives over there? Right? Like, you'd be like, I want to know. Their backyard is probably really nice.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And another detail that I'm noticing they actually have that stucco that was put onto the block wall as well, versus some of your neighbors that don't have that. So really they're focusing on the experience you're gonna have being in the backyard and the details of a $20,000 palm tree or the stucco walls with the black wood chips collectively all together just makes a perfect blend.
And I'm gonna jump in, I'm kidding. That
would make the video. We would definitely go viral, so I support it. But another thing I want to point out, tell me about this water feature. We have like this transitional when you're standing here, it just seems like the water's falling right at your feet and into the pool. I love that idea.
Correct, very seamless, you know, not too much. I feel like this house too, it's a lot, but it's not flashy in your face. Everything was just done to be seamless and timeless.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the elevation, standing up here, looking back at the property and just seeing, again, like you said, the LEDs, the chandelier, the lights at night. This has got to be a vibe during twilight, nighttime, and a perfect place to entertain your friends and family.
Correct.
Awesome.
Anything How does this compare to the other homes you've seen in Mesa Ridge?
I think it's more elevated and thought out in regards to a design perspective and regards to finishes. It feels more luxury than some of the other homes that kind of can feel like those square cookie cutter boxes that we tend to get. Now, don't get me wrong, Toll Brother builds a great project, but this is another level with some creativity and envision behind that work already. So I think this is great property. And I love the color of the water here. It's so vibrant mixed with the greenery and the whites. Beautiful. So this is the private balcony for that guest bedroom here, which I love that.
Which you got another covered patio.
Yep. And then we have another step up on this side of the backyard, which is really a seating moment that we have with the overhang as well.
If you were to envision, like, what kind of lifestyle do you think the person who purchases this lives like? Why would they choose this house over the other houses in Mesa Ridge and over Mesa Ridge over the other neighborhoods as well?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think Mesa Ridge focusing on the point of security with having that guard gated security, and then also the way of life, having the park, having the gym, those facilities, and then interior wise and also just for your home itself, somebody who appreciates that luxury lifestyle, appreciates the wellness design, that calm energy, the backyard space to entertain with friends and family. I think this is somebody who wants to be in a great area that's conveniently located to many, many things, that really understands luxury design, but yet for an affordable price still.
Right.
And I say affordable humbly just because of what's happening within the other areas of Summerlin with the Summit Club or some of these other communities. This is still a great price point in my opinion.
Right, I think so too. I can't agree enough that this price point at 3.4, you're getting 4,750 square feet. You're getting 5 bedrooms, an office, a loft. You're also getting 3-car garage. You're getting a 600 square foot pool. You're getting high ceilings. You're getting modern. You're getting turnkey. You're getting South Summerlin right by the Summit Club. You're getting guard gated. You're getting everything, I think, at a great price and a great deal, and I hope that you bring the buyer.
Yeah, and you're also getting to work with me and Selena.
Yeah, so exactly.
That'll be fun. All right, guys, so thank you so much for coming along on this beautiful tour of this beautiful home listed by Selena Go, and I just want to give a special thanks to letting us into this gorgeous listing. So Selena, where can they find you?
So they can find me on Instagram, Go Sell Vegas, GOSELLVEGAS. And I just want to say that you're in great hands with Chris. Literally, he describes the property phenomenally, and it's not just like a sales tactic. It feels very natural, and he pointed out a lot of things that I didn't even notice that I'm gonna use now, and I just appreciate you guys coming out here. Yeah, absolutely. We love what we do. We're both with Las Vegas Sotheby's, and we believe in collaboration, and we wanna get you as much exposure on your beautiful listing as possible. And so if you have any other questions or would you like a private tour, we'll be able to help you out with that. More details of the property are down below in the description. Thank you so much, Selena. Thank you.
Appreciate you.